The 2013 award-winning film Blackfish, directed by Gabriella Cowperthwaite, documents the controversial captivity of killer whales, and one in particular, Tilikum. In terms of backlash, the only affected party was SeaWorld, as attendance dropped rapidly. Lawsuits were also filed against the park. Immediately following the death of senior trainer Don Brancheau, officials announced that they would no longer allow trainers to be in the pool with the animals. Orca breeding would also be discontinued as of 2016 due to a ban on captive orca breeding passed in California. The argument made by the film is that orcas should no longer be kept in captivity. Through the use of archived footage and editing, audiences learn about the atrocities that occurred in SeaWorld parks. When SeaWorld officially made statements about accidents occurring within their parks, there was always a constant theme of victim blaming. Following the death of Brancheau, SeaWorld officials blamed the atrocity on trainer error, despite Brancheau being a senior trainer.
The new plan is that he grabbed her ponytail. This is a subtle way of placing the blame on Dawn's shoulders. She shouldn't have had a long ponytail, or if she did have that ponytail, it should have been up in a bun.
The director even takes from the Kuleshov experiment for her second argument. One of the trainers that was interviewed mentioned that Tilikum was feeling frustrated. By showing a clip of Tilikum, audiences see the frustration in his face, even though emotion isn't visible.
There was no food left. She kept asking him for more and more behaviors. He wasn't getting reinforced for the behaviors that he was doing correctly. He probably was frustrated towards the end.
The final argument is made through the aid of editing archival footage about SeaWorld employees lying about the lifespan of an orca.
25 to 35 years.
25 to 35 years.
They're documented in the wild, living to be about 35 or mid-30s. They tend to live a lot longer in this environment because they have all the veterinary care.
And of course that's false. We knew by 1980, after half a dozen years of the research, that they live equivalent to human lifespans.
Almost all captive orcas have a dropped dorsal fin. SeaWorld trainers are given a speech full of lies to protect the company, including that a dropped dorsal fin is more common in the wild. That is not at all true and is proven in the final scene of the documentary, where all of the interviewed trainers get to see orcas in the wild as they swim alongside the boat.
25% of whales have a fin that turns over like that as they get older.
Dorsal collapse happens in less than 1% of wild killer whales. We know this. All of the captive males, 100%, have collapsed dorsal fins. We saw whales swimming in straight lines with straight dorsal fins.